Hello students, welcome back. Today we will study about basic accounting terms part 4. So in part 4 we will discuss about trade receivables and trades payable. Okay. So first of all we will talk about trade receivable. So trade receivable refers to the amount received on the account of the sales of goods and services rendered by a company in the normal course of business. So, what do you mean by trade receivable? So, trade receivable simply means if you are selling goods to some person, okay, if a company is selling, company name is A Limited and it is selling goods to B Limited, okay, on credit. Okay, so B Limited will be the trade receivable of A Limited. It's clear because they will receive the amount. A Limited will receive the amount from trade from B Limited. That is why B Limited will be trade receivable. So it simply means if a person is selling goods to anyone or giving service to anyone and not getting money in return, okay, it is done at credit basis. So in that terms, that particular person is known as trade receivable. Okay, and the firm will write his name as a trade receivable in his book of accounts. Okay, so trade receivables have two types. First is debtors and second is bills receivable. So now we will talk about what do you understand by debtors. Debtors, it represents the person or a firm to whom goods have been sold or service rendered on the credit and the payment has not been received from them. Means debtors are all those persons and firm. Okay, so debtors includes the firm and person also who has taken some goods from the firm, okay, who has taken some services from the firm and not paid the amount, okay, and promised to pay amount in future. So those people are the debtors of the firm. Now the concept is clear. Like if you have given 200 rupees to your friend, so your friend is debtors of yours. Now I think it's clear. Okay, now we will talk about bill receivable. A bill of exchange become bill receivable for the person who draws it and get it back after the acceptance from the drawee. So, for understanding the bills of exchange, we can take an example like there is a shopkeeper and there is a factory. Okay, so a shopkeeper goes to the factory and asks for some goods. Okay, so fa- the goods were not available that time. So a factory person told him that they will send the goods to their shop. Okay, and after that, after 2 3 days, they send a goods with the bill to the shopkeeper, but at that time the shopkeeper do not have cash. Okay, so he sign on the bill that he has received the goods and he will pay the amount after 15 days. Okay, so that particular bill is now bills receivable for the factory person, and that particular bill is bills payable for a shopkeeper. Okay, so the person who draws the bill, who is drawing the bill? The factory person is drawing the bill. So if a factory person is drawing the bill, so for him that particular bill is bill receivable. Okay, and the shopkeeper is accepting the bill. That is why he for him that bill is bills payable because he have to pay the amount. Okay, so I think the concept is clear. So this is known as bills receivable. So bill receivables are also known as trade receivables. Okay, because they have to pay the amount to the factory. Okay, now we will talk about trade payable. So who are the trade payable? Trade payable is the amount payable to the account of goods purchase or service render in the normal course of business. Trade payable includes creditor and bills payable. So trade payable means like there are many shops, there are many business who take goods from another enterprise, okay, and on credit basis, okay. Like if there is a shop called A Limited, he takes goods from the business enterprise named Z Limited on credit basis, okay, and used to pay the amount after 1 month. So for the shop, the Z Limited is trade payable because he have to pay the amount, because the shop has to pay the amount to Z Limited. Okay, so that is known as trade payable. So trade payable can be of two type. One is creditor and one is bills payable. So now we will talk about creditor. What do you understand by creditor? Creditor represent those person or the firm from whom goods have been purchased or service procured or on credit and payment has not been made to them. Like trade payable are the person or a firm. It can be person also, it can be a firm also. Like we have taken the example, like a shop whose name is A Limited is a firm who has taken the goods on credit from Z Limited. So the Z Limited is a creditor for A Limited. Okay, let's take some easy example. Like if you are taking if you are taking 500 rupees from your friend on credit, okay, and you promise him to pay after 10 days. So till 10 days your friend is creditor for you, okay. So for 10 days he is a creditor for you. So I think the concept is clear, debtors and creditors, okay. Now we will talk about bills payable. So as I told you, bills payable, the particular bill which has been signed by the shopkeeper is bills payable for him, and that particular bill which is drawn by the uh, factory person is bill receivable for him. So in case of bills payable, the shopkeeper have to pay the amount to the factory person after a particular time period which he has promised. So we can say a bill of exchange become bills payable for the person who accept it. So the person who accept, like the acceptance part is done by the shopkeeper. Na shopkeeper has done signature on the bill and written that I will pay you after 15 days. So the acceptance part is done by the shopkeeper, okay. So shopkeeper, for the shopkeeper that particular bill is bills payable, okay students. So I am sending you notes also and worksheet also. Kindly complete it. If you face any problem, you can contact me. Thank you.